Here we go. We are at 210 West. It's a pretty dreary night on Folly Beach, but it's still a night on Folly Beach, so yeah, who cares?
Hi, welcome to Folly Beach Finds. Let's see what we can find.
Okay.
So we are headed down to the beach. Look at these really pretty flowers. We're finding stuff already. Do you see it?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of flowers those are, but they are really pretty. If one of our viewers want to let us know what they are in the comments, that'd be great.
Okay. Folly Beach has like a nice little reserve spot. You put your shoes whenever you come visit.
Yeah, we just leave them here. Nobody's ever taken them. Nobody's ever messed with them. I mean, they're kind of someone's old shoes. Oh, look at this. Look what we have just running out.
Some fun dogs.
Wow, you guys look happy. So dogs are allowed on the beach, I think, after what, 6 p.m.?
6 p.m.
Here, come this way. But I think they're still always supposed to be on a leash.
Yeah, well, there's one over there that's running by. It's a great beach for dogs. There's another dog over there.
So it is August 23rd, 2024, about 7:22 in the evening. And we're gonna see what we can find. This right here is the Beach Renourishment Project. That is creating a little bit of a difficult time finding some shark's teeth, but we'll try our best. There was it wasn't a storm, it was a lot of waves came. And look what it did. Some people are kind of upset because it has
Here, get on the bottom so you can tell.
I know, I'm gonna probably die.
You got a friend.
But come over here, Pete. Let me see that. Let me see the thing. Here, pass me that.
If you ever get closer than like 8 feet to me, it ruins everything.
Oh, bring it here.
So please don't do that.
Why? What does it ruin everything? What do you mean?
It just tracks you and nothing else, and you can't see anything because you're too close.
So what we have
buddy. We love dogs.
hi.
It's okay.
What you can see here is you can see the layers that are on this like cliff that's been created because of the beach erosion that happened.
These dogs are going wild.
And it goes all the way down. Some people were kind of upset because they saw this happen just the other day, Pete. Did you know that? Now this is our new camera setup. I have no idea what it's doing or why it's doing it, but we're gonna walk down. Right now, the tide is coming up, but we're gonna check out and see what we can find. As you walk down, you'll see that there are a lot of shells around, but we're gonna go right down to the edge here. The reason we wanna go down to the edge is we wanna see what has been shuffling around with the waves. But here's a nice view of the beach, everybody having fun. I don't know why it's following you.
Because it follows people.
Oh, just you or anyone?
Anybody.
Oh, we don't want it to follow people. We're trying to show them our shark's teeth, Pete. And I'm trying to show them around.
Watch, wait.
What?
Push this trigger.
Okay.
Now it should not be following people.
Oh. Will it stay level though?
Yeah.
Okay.
But a public service announcement, like we saw those dogs running around off leashes, and most people won't say anything. Some people will, but they do have beach patrol and they will give you a ticket. We've seen people get ticketed for dogs before. I didn't ask how much the ticket was, but it's probably...
I thought they were getting ticketed for alcohol.
No, they had a dog, remember?
Oh yeah, they had dog and alcohol.
They only cited the dog. They made them leave.
They did make them leave. All right, so let's look around here. Let's see what we can find. Right here, we're just gonna look down and see what's getting shuffled around. Oh, I thought I just saw one. Let's see when this goes back if we can see the shark tooth again. It may have been a shell, but let's see. Looks pretty improbable, doesn't it, Pete?
I think that there was a shell. I don't know.
Okay, let's go back up here and let's start looking. So what we're doing
There
is
you
we're just gonna look around here. What do we have there?
Shell.
This is not a shark's tooth. Okay, let's keep looking. And we're just gonna take you on our journey while we're looking. This is what Pete and I like to do when we have some free time. I think my younger daughter and I started doing this when we first moved to the area, and we would just spend hours and hours looking here. Since the beach renourishment though, it's made it a lot more tricky to find any shark's teeth, but that still doesn't stop us from trying. Okay, let me see right here. Is this one? Nope, just a shell. Well, and I don't mean just a shell because we love shells too, but today we're looking for shark's teeth. This is an interesting find right here. Not sure what it is. I'll probably leave it, but maybe one of our viewers will tell me it's something amazing and I shouldn't have left it. Now, when you're scanning for shark's teeth, what we like to do is you just kind of look for things that are dark and black. This is not a shark's tooth, but this does look like something fossilized, so I might put it in my pack to take home and look in my fossil book. I can tell you, Pete is just dying to find a shark's tooth. And he is gonna just look and look and look until I cannot make this thing work. This camera. So see how the waves are kind of doing the shuffling for us. Did you find something? You looked like you had a happy look on your face. What'd you find? Oh, look at that. Let's see it up close. See how it's shiny? Yep, good job, Pete. So proud of you.
Thank you.
I can tell you're really happy you found that.
The most rewarding thing is how good these taste. So, no, don't eat these. It'll break your teeth.
Here's some on your face right here. Where did you come? Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay. You don't want your viewers.
Okay,
to see
where do
that.
you want this tooth?
Oh, I can put it, I have a pouch. You want to take the camera? I'm carrying a pouch so that we can put our treasures in here. See the pouch? And now we'll put it in here, and I like to put it in the zippy part and zip it up so that we don't lose these treasures.
And Nike pouches always work the best. So
no, that's not.
If Nike wants to...
I normally use the Lululemon one, actually.
Oh, well.
So let's keep looking. Pete, what made you like to look for shark's teeth? Oh, is that one? No. I'm not going to get people too excited.
Dud.
Till it's ready. Okay. Tell them about why you like looking for shark's teeth.
I don't know. It's just very peaceful. It's like the adult version of Where's Waldo, or the family version of Where's Waldo. But the Waldo is a shark's tooth.
Let's see. Is this something right here?
Nope.
Oh, you already knew?
Yeah.
You were the winner today by finding the first
We haven't been shark tooth hunting nearly as much as we used to. Once you start going and really getting committed, like if you spend a week here, give it a few days, look very closely, but by the end you'll be able to spot like the false alarms versus the real ones a lot more like fluidly.
Not me. I've been doing this forever, and I get tricked every single time.
Now our daughter that is like 13, she's also like 5'0", and being lower to the ground really does help her spot the fakes.
Yeah. Well, I also like to squat down and check them all out, and it's kind of like exercise.
Sweet, dude.
You know, when you squat down and you're like doing a squat every time you go to examine to see if it's a shark's tooth or not. So like I would go like this.
Let's see.
And then I go like that. Squat.
It's not really what I consider a squat.
What? Well, probably because I have a bone spur in my ankle. Makes it more difficult. Okay, let's see here. So, Pete.
Yes.
Let's tell some stories.
You can't get that close to this ever again.
Why? Why do you say that? Huh? Why do you say that?
It looks bad.
Well, if you are watching this as a viewer, why don't you just go ahead and chime in and let me know if this is too bad
No.
or if this is better.
No, you'll be able to watch it and see. I wonder.
Well, and that's the thing. We are doing this unedited. So Pete and I decided to do this because we like looking for shark's teeth. And oh, look. Here, right here.
Oh.
Show everybody. Do you see this right here? Look at this shark's tooth right there.
That is a good one. What kind of shark is that from?
Well, I'm going to take it home and match it up on my shark tooth guide.
Perfect.
I wish I knew. Man, you just called me out. Sitting here acting like an expert. I have no idea. Mako?
Could
What
be.
do you think? What do you think it is?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Do you want me to hold the camera?
I'm just trying to play around with it and figure out how
Here, you want to show them this one? This might be a teeny tiny one. See how it's so much darker than everything around it? Let's pick it up and see.
In very defined point, I think you've got one.
Guess what? Not
Fake
one.
out. Wah, wah.
I know, that's the trick of it, right? That's why you end up doing tons of squats. At least I do. So I think that I would prefer to have a running commentary that never stops. So, are you gonna chat? Because I'm doing all the chatting.
Why don't you, a lot of chatting, why don't you stay in front and we'll get some shots like that.
Oh.
And then if you find a tooth
Yeah.
and you need me to come closer,
Yeah.
like hand signal me.
Oh, come over here. No, never mind. Was that a good hand signal?
Yeah, like your, yeah, I can't say.
All right. I'm actually gonna scan up here for a sec. No, I'm gonna go back. I really like looking down where the beach goes back and forth because I feel like it does all the sifting for me. I guess that's what we've learned as amateurs here is that as the waves come in, it kind of brings things up that was in the sand, and the sand is, I guess, heavier, and the lighter things come up to the top even though they're bigger. And so it'll shuffle up the things that are hidden underneath the sand. So I like to let it shuffle things up, and then I just kind of keep scanning around, looking for something really dark. Oh, okay, come here, Pete, hurry before the wave comes, hurry. Oh. Okay, I think I'm watching it this whole time. Do you see this right here? See that?
Yeah,
Pete?
I see it.
Do you want to, are you zoomed in pretty good?
Yep.
Okay, so look, this right here was a shark's tooth, a little teeny tiny one.
Oh, nice. It's a decent one.
Not really. That was just nice of you to say. I think we're just happy to find some for our viewers. I don't know if I'd say it's a decent one. Would you?
Nope.
Huh?
I thought it was decent. It was worth picking up.
Well, at this point, because of the beach renourishment, everything is worth picking up because we just don't know what's going to happen. So we moved down here in 2022. And when we moved down here, we didn't know anything about Folly Beach having shark's teeth on it. But after some time, we noticed people looking for shark's teeth, and then we talked to people who showed us the shark's teeth that they had found. And so we started getting very interested about it and started looking for our own shark's teeth. I can't, it's kind of weird. I can't remember when we found our first one. Can you?
No.
But once you find the first one, you're kind of hooked because then you know they're out there. And there's many times I've come out here and I've looked for hours and hours and not found anything. And then other times we've come out here and they'll be very visible. It's almost like they're just waiting for you to come. Probably in the future, what we'll do is we'll have to bring our flashlights for you so that we can shine them at all of the shells. And when you shine them on the shells, a shark's tooth kind of has like a really shiny surface. So I think this is a part of a horseshoe crab shell. That's pretty cool, huh? I don't even think Pete's listening anymore. I think he's fiddling around with that. Are we doing this together?
Try to move so you're not standing directly in front of where people would be.
Pete, it's a beach. There's going to be people everywhere. And I need you to have a conversation with me, okay? Our viewers need to have some dialogue. I'm just rambling on and on and on.
See, I feel like these people now feel very awkward because it looks like I've been filming them for the last 2 minutes.
Oh. Pete, are you looking for shark's teeth too? Are you looking for shark's teeth too?
I'm trying to learn how to use this camera because we've never used it before, and that's what we're trying to do.
Oh. And what are you learning? See, the thing about me and Pete that's totally different about each other is I'm an external processor. He is an internal processor. So what that means is I like to say everything that I'm thinking, because if I say everything that I'm thinking, then, let's see. Okay, what is this? Nope, it's not a tooth, but I don't think it's anything. But I like to say everything I am thinking. That's an external processor. You're basically just talking out loud with your thoughts. And as you're having the thought, you're just like processing it and thinking through things. That's how I do my best thinking, out loud, which probably annoys some people. Pete is an internal processor. That's why he's been silent over there.
I'm trying to learn how to use this camera.
Not even like talking, because I think he's thinking about things, but he's not saying it. Which might be good for our viewers, because then we would be talking over one another all the time. Okay, what is this here? Oh, that's a little cute doggy right there. Now, Pete, do you want to come show them this area over here? If you're looking for shark's teeth, an area like this is really good because it is a good place to look, because there's a lot of shell debris. Can you bring it over here? I feel like everybody's going to be sick watching this video. Okay, show them the shell debris here. So this has a lot of shell debris here. I'm not even going to pretend that I am some sort of expert, because I'm not, but in my experience, when there's a lot of little stuff around, you're more likely to find some shark's teeth. So I am just going to scan around here. Can you check some of these out, Pete?
Sure.
See if you can find some, or see if you can spot one with the camera so our viewers can see them. Right?
Yes. So I like to go, Jen likes to go away from the waves. I only go kind of where the waves are breaking, because I don't commit to like trying as hard as that.
No, that's what I was telling them earlier.
So I like
This
to just
is
go
what
over
I like
here
to look for too.
and see what washes up. Let's see what washes up over here. You still want to look for those things that she's talking about, like the beds of shells. But if you can find them emerging in the tide, that is one of my best places. And then sometimes the water really can feel differently depending on the time of the day, how sunny it is. It's been a really cloudy day, and it's kind of later. I mean, it'd be a really nice sunset if there weren't so many clouds. It still does look kind of cool. But even if it's cold at first, when you're like calf deep or whatever, you get used to it really quickly. So just deal with it. You'll adapt, and your feet won't feel cold. Even in the winter, when it's January, February, like, just kind of adapt. I wouldn't want to go into my waist or anything when it's that cold, but it's some good shelling those days. There's that kind of nice folly sunset, even with the clouds. That's one thing you can count on if you come and spend some time here. The sky is just beautiful. And it's rare that there's multiple days in a row that are just this kind of like overcast. Definitely a great place just to chill and walk on the beach.
I just looked over at Pete. He was like filming the sky. I don't know how he's going to find shark's teeth that way.
What?
I just looked over and you were just filming the sky.
Yeah.
I thought we were looking for shark's teeth.
Oh.
Here, let's look at this area here. We kind of needed to bring our flashlight, because the sun is setting more, like earlier and earlier. Do you want me to check that one?
No.
What do you think about people having all these foot shots of you?
My feet look great.
Do you feel like it'll be worth it if we got some pedicures for
No,
the show?
I just want to get a tattoo on my foot like that.
Oh yeah. What color? Hey viewers, what color do you want to see Pete
Is that one?
paint his toenails? You know, Pete has never had a professional pedicure. Why don't you want to have a professional pedicure, Pete?
Not worth it to me.
Huh?
Not worth it. I'm not interested. That's it. Plain and simple. Don't want it.
I feel like you can't say you're not interested until you try it once. It's like,
Well,
it's like a
you know what?
Huh.
I'm not interested in men, and I'm pretty confident I can say that without trying it once.
Okay, I think it's more like trying like vegetables, you know?
Yeah.
You can't say you don't like it until you try a vegetable at least once. I think you're actually have to try it about 5 or 6 times to know if you would like it or not.
Nope. Some of these shark's teeth are very small, and usually I don't pick them up if they're so small, but just for the sake of finding
Did you
something.
find it?
That's a teeny one
No
right there.
way.
100%. I can't even focus it. Grab it. Look.
I think it's the tip of one. I think it's like a tip.
So is it a shark's tooth?
I think so.
Yes.
I think it is. We're just looking for shark's teeth. I found one good one. This guy. That one's pretty good. Yeah.
Really yeah, I found it too.
Yay! Look at you. That's good.
No, sorry, he thinks it's one. It's not.
It's not one.
But I want it to be one because I want to start.
It was a big
looking.
one. I know. I know.
Stop! I'm like, oh.
Well, keep looking. I mean, I feel like it's that feeling that as soon as you stop, you're gonna miss out on it. One time I was here and someone right next to me, like they were over there.
Yeah.
They came up. If I had my camera, I'd show you. They found one this big, the biggest of my life that I've ever seen. Yeah. And they were like just right next to me, but. Oh, look at that.
So we can stop.
Let's see.
Yes.
Good work! Yay! Good job! Wow, that was great. So they had about, I'd say like 3 or 4, I think she had 3 in her hand. And they wanted to find a 4th one, and then they did.
Wow.
He
that's
just looked
great.
down and found it, and it was good size.
It's a Folly miracle.
I know. Yeah, so that was fun to run into some other fellow shark teeth hunters. Next time we should interview them.
Yeah.
Ask them if they're local, how long they've been hunting for shark's teeth.
If they know how to use one of these sticks.
Yeah, we need a
I tried to not,
tutorial.
I got them on it some at the end.
Yeah.
But I didn't really at first because I didn't want to be like, I don't know.
Well, we have to probably look up the laws in South Carolina about recording people.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was in Ohio. Oh, is this one? Nope. I thought in Ohio you could record people as long as one person in the interaction consented. I'm not an attorney, so don't take this as some sort of legal advice. It's not. But as long as one person consented, then it was okay, which makes no sense because if you're recording somebody, like of course you're consenting because you're doing the recording.
If it's
They're
not,
Huh?
if it's not a hidden camera and someone's like, I do not consent, I do not consent.
That's true.
Then
Okay.
they can avoid it.
So they could ask us to delete it.
Yeah.
Ooh, look here, Pete. Is this one? Maybe zoom in on this. It looks so tiny right here. And now I'm going to dig it out. Oh, what is it? It's...
Trash.
Man, I was so confident after seeing those people. Like, that guy was like, maybe he had one in his pocket. Because he just looked for like 1 second and then he was like, look.
Oh.
You know?
You just saw this sweet thing and wanted to see if you were somebody.
What is it? Oh, the camera?
Yeah.
I think it looks like a selfie stick, Pete. I don't think anybody is impressed.
I wouldn't be. I would be like, what's that weird person doing?
Okay, what about right here? Zoom in right here. And I'm gonna look at this thing. Oh, it's a shell. Here, I'm gonna show you real quick how I know for sure it's a shell. You can break it.
Yep. That is.
So-
oh.
What? Where?
No,
Right
I
here?
think, yeah, that's nothing.
No. Here? No. There's a lot of little broken
so
pieces.
those guys right there with the uniforms, they're very nice and they're very friendly and they're very helpful, but those are the guys that'll write you a ticket for your dog being off a leash. Because that's their job.
Pete,
so
you're
just
so
beware.
Nice. Just giving people these helpful hints.
Yeah. Well, I love dogs and I don't like
you
paying
love
fines
people.
sometimes.
Right? Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Huh?
I said sometimes.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Wouldn't that be nice if this one was one? It's like dark. I feel like this is so see that blue house? Right over by that blue house is another shell bed. If we could make it over there, we could look real quick. How about we cover some ground?
Okay. I'm going to turn this off